Hello everyone, welcome to the Study Spectrum TV channel. Today I am going to take chapter 2, Components of Food. So what is food? We need food for our daily activities like running, jumping, walking, sleeping, studying, etc. We need it for our growth, development, movements of body, repairment of the body. So we can say that we need a proper nutrition. So what is nutrition? Nutrition is the process through which organism take its food and it is utilized by our body. So these nutrition is a food, and in different parts of India you have noticed that people eat different kind of food according to their vegetative, climatic and atmospheric condition. Suppose that if we take the example of coastal region, here people eat preferring fishes with rice. If we go to the other area where wheat growth is favorable, people prefer to eat food made by wheat like roti, butter and chapati. The very fertile area where rice can grow, people eat food or cuisine made by the rice. So we can say that in different part of India or other world, people eat food according to their atmospheric, vegetative and climatic conditions. So you have also noticed that in your daily routine you eat different kind of food at different times. For example, in breakfast you eat pohe, chapati, paratha with curd and sometimes oats, bread butter, eggs and milk. Whereas in your lunch and dinner people prefer eating chapati, rice, vegetables, curry, eggs, salads and pickle. And at other time we only prefer to eat fruits. So why do we need different kind of food for different things? Can we eat a single food for a whole day? No. Our elders insist us to eat different kind of food. They insist us to eat milk. Your parents always insisting you to have milk other than eating chips, frieds, but other fried items like burgers, pizzas, like junk foods. So why do they always say to not to eat these items? Why our dietitian always say to eat green vegetables, leafy vegetables and other food that is full of vitamins and minerals? Why we need balanced diet? For all these we should know the components of food. So why our body need different kind of foods? For this we can take what is components of foods. So if we talk about the components of food, these are carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals and addition to other digestive fibers and water. So we need all these components in your diet daily. So firstly we will talk about the carbohydrates. What is carbohydrate? Carbohydrate is a chemical substance of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. We need carbohydrates for energy. You have also seen that many times you eat food which is mostly rice, chapati. So these are the carbohydrates that gives us energy. Now the sources of carbohydrates. Sources of carbohydrates are like rice, chapati, dal, milk, fruits, different kind of fruits gives us different kind of carbohydrates. There are different kinds of carbohydrates present like sucrose, fructose, galactose, but mainly the common carbohydrates are sugar and starch. Sugar we get it from fruits and juices, and carbohydrates we get from fruits, whole grains and potatoes. So we can say that carbohydrate mainly we get from the plants. We get lot of energy from carbohydrates. Suppose that if you are very hungry and someone give you 2 bananas and 2 oranges, so what would you prefer? For the instant energy, you will go for the banana because banana gives us instant energy and because carbohydrate present in that. You have also seen that a player when goes to the go for playing, at the beginning of play starting and the end of the game, he takes one glucose solution. So why does he take that glucose solution? Because it gives him instant energy. So we can say that carbohydrate gives us an instant energy. And how can you test the carbohydrate, whether it is present in your food or not? For that, you can take a small amount of food and you need iodine solution. That should be a dilute iodine solution. Take a small amount of food, add a few drops of iodine solution to it, and after few minutes you will see that food turn to black or blue. So this blue and black color shows that carbohydrate is present in the food. So for performing the test of carbohydrate, we need to check whether the starch is present in our food or not. For this we can do one activity. For this we need small amount of food and 2 to 3 drops of diluted iodine solution. Take a small amount of food, add 2 to 3 drops of iodine solution to it and put it aside for 2 to 3 minutes. And after 2 to 3 minutes, what would you observe? That your food turns to blue and black. The color changing of from your food to from blue black shows that starch is present in our food, and this starch is called a carbohydrate. Now we'll talk about the fats. So fats are also energy giving food. In fact, it gives more energy than the carbohydrates. It makes our body strong, and we can get fat from the plants and animals both. So the sources of food fats are ghee, butter, milk, where different kinds of nuts like almonds, chickpeas, different kinds of nuts, almonds and meats, chicken we get, or in all these food we can get the fat. So how would we check that whether the fat is present in our food or not? For that, you have to take a paper and add some amount of food on this paper. Wrap this paper properly and take out the food in some other box. Now observe this paper in front of the light. What would you see? That there were some small patches of present on the paper. These patches shows that fat is present in our food. Now protein. Protein is also very important for our body, and the compounds of proteins are carbon, hydrogen, oxygen and nitrogen. It is very important for the growth, maintenance of our body and repair of the body. We need protein for and the sources of proteins are milk, ghee, butter, chicken, eggs, boiled eggs, different kinds of legumes like moong, lentils, chana dal, sprouts. In all these foods we get protein in a higher amount. So protein helps in the growth and development and maintenance of our body. It also heals our body.
No more spending your energy and money on coaching classes or missing classes for rain, for rally and any other nonsense. Subjects covered by multiple teachers with repeat telecasts. Doubts, concepts, applications, no problem. All explained through great and significant animation. So sit back comfortably in your home and watch Study Spectrum TV channel.
So protein also creates antibodies in our body, which protects our body from the various diseases. So it is very important that protein should also be present in our food. Now, how can we check whether the protein is present in our food or not? For this activity, we need copper sulfate, caustic soda, small amount of food, test tube and water. Now what you have to do, take a small amount of food, make a powder of it, put this powder into a test tube and add 10 drops of water in it. Then shake it well. Then add 2 to 3 drops of copper sulfate and 10 drops of caustic soda and shake it well and keep it aside at the standing position. After 2 or 3 minutes you will see that that liquid changes into a violet color. So what this violet color shows? This violet color shows that yes, protein is present in a food. So these were the carbohydrates, fats and proteins which are very important for our body. Now vitamins. So other than carbohydrates, proteins and fats, our body also need a small, it's a very important nutrient, is a vitamin. It is also called the protective things for our body. It protects us, our body from the various diseases. However, we need it in a very minute quantity, but vitamin is very important. So regular deficiency of vitamin, if not present in your food, we get lot of deficiency diseases in our body. So what are the sources of vitamins? And we have different kind of vitamins present, like vitamin A, B, C, D, E and K. So vitamin A, what is the function of vitamin A? It keeps our eyes and skin healthy. Vitamin B helps in proper function of nerves and muscles. Vitamin C, it helps to protect teeth and gums and also heals cuts and injuries. Vitamin D makes our body strong, our bones and teeth strong. So what are the sources of vitamins? For vitamin A, the sources are papaya, mangoes, milk and carrots. For vitamin B, we need milk, butter, leafy vegetables and eggs. For vitamin C, we need citric fruits like lemon, oranges, apple and amla and etc. Vitamin D, it is also present in some foods like eggs, butter, ghee and milk. So all these are very important vitamins for our body. So as we talk about the vitamins, so do you take sufficient amount of vegetables and fruits for the proper maintenance and functioning of body? It is very important to take proper food, vegetables for the proper functioning of body. So vitamin is very important and it protects us from very deficiency diseases. So all these important ingredients like vitamin A, B, C, D, E and K are also present in the different kinds of fruits and vegetables, eggs, butter and milk. So other than vitamins, we can talk about the minerals. Besides these nutrients, our body also needs a small amount of minerals. This is very important for our body. These are calcium, iodine, iron, phosphorus and potassium. So what are the sources of minerals? Like these are minerals we can also get in our food in the form of salt. So if we talk about the calcium, it keeps our body and teeth strong, and we can get it in the form of milk and eggs. Next, iodine. It prevents us from the goiter and mental retiredness, and we can fulfill this requirement by eating iodized salt. Next, iron. Iron is also important. It makes hemoglobin in our body. It prevents us from anemia. So what is anemia? Anemia is a disease in which hemoglobin formation becomes very less. So for preventing anemia, we can have leafy vegetables, apples and different kinds of foods like fruits like pomegranates, amla, chiku. So these are all the fruits which can fulfill the requirement of iron. Now phosphorus. Phosphorus also makes our body and bones and teeth strong, and we can get the sources of phosphorus are milk and eggs. Next, potassium. Potassium is also important for the our body to balance the salts of our body, and we can get it in the dal and fishes. So it was all about the minerals. Now, other than these components of food, our body also need digestive fibers. These are called the roughage. Roughage is very important for the digestion of food which we have taken in our body. It doesn't give us any any nutrient to our body. Instead, instead what does it do? It just help in the digestion. It makes our waste to a smooth movement in our body. The plants, eating plants, vegetables, in plants cellulose is present in excess, and this cellulose helps to removal of waste from our body. The sources of digestive fibers are dietary fibers are apple, whole grain foods, cabbages, and oranges. These are the high fibrous foods which help in to the digestion of the food. Now, water. As we all know that human being is made up of 70% of water. It is the most important thing which we need for our survival. Water makes our skin smooth, and it also cools our body. It eliminates or removes waste products from our body in the form of sweating and urine. And from where we can get water for our body. Instead of water, we can get it from the fruits, juices, tea, and different kinds of liquids. So all these were the most important components of food. So as we studied about the different components of food like carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals, and dietary fibers or roughage and water. So all these are very important nutrients for our body, and we need these components for different work of our body. Like carbohydrates, we need it for energy. Fat also gives us energy and it makes our body strong. We can get fats from the plants and animals both. If we talk about the proteins we get from the different legumes like lentils, dals, pulses, and from different milk products we get proteins and eggs. So what does it do? It protects our body, it helps in the maintenance and repair of our body, and at the same time we studied about the vitamins and minerals which protects our body from the various diseases or various deficiency diseases. So according to this component of food, we can classify the food into three types. First, energy giving food. So what are the energy giving foods? Energy giving foods are the carbohydrates and fats. Carbohydrates, the energy we get it, the sources are dal, chapati, rice, bread, roti, and fats we get from the different kind of oil, ghee, butter. And what all these do? They give us proper energy for the work or for our daily activities. So another we can say that the next one is bodybuilding food. What is bodybuilding food? That the food which protects our body, which maintains our body, which help in the maintenance of our body are called the bodybuilding foods. So these are the proteinaceous foods, and we get the sources of these foods are milks, vegetables, legumes like moong, dal, chana, tur dal, and with different kinds of nuts like almonds, cashew nuts, walnuts. And what are the protective foods? Protective foods are those foods which we need in a minute quantity, but it is very important for our body and which protects our body from the various deficiency diseases like vitamins and minerals. So all these were about the classification of food. And you have also noticed that we get whenever we eat food, it is a component of different thing. Like if we talk about kheer, it is made of rice, milk and sugar. If we talk about the dosa, it is made of dal, rice and different kinds of vegetables and mashed potatoes. So we get a variety food in one food, we get different kinds of components. Now we'll talk about the balanced diet. What is balanced diet? As in our daily routine, the food which we eat is called the diet. But how can we say we need balanced diet? We need it for the normal growth and proper functioning of body. So balanced diet means we need different components in our food in an equal amount. It shouldn't be high or less. Like if we don't eat the balanced diet in our daily routine, we can lack the some important components and we can get the deficiency diseases. So we need, what are those components which make our diet balanced diet? So these are carbohydrates, food made of carbohydrates which gives us energy, and fats that also gives us energy and it makes our body smooth or too. We need proteins for growth, maintenance for our body. We need vitamins and minerals that those protects our body from the various deficiency diseases. So in addition to all these, we need dietary fibers and water. Dietary fibers and roughage which helps to maintain our digestive system, and water regulates our body. It keeps our body cool. It also makes our body or skin smooth and glowing. So all essential nutrients like roughage, dietary fibers are very important for the balanced diet. And all components like carbohydrates, proteins also very important for making a diet a balanced diet. But eating a balanced diet is not only important. It should, how would we check that our food is balanced? Like there are many vitamins which are water soluble. So if we cut those vegetables and wash it into the water, they will dissolve with the water and we can lose its nutrients. As if we heat the vitamin C, so vitamin C, when you heat it, it loses its nutrients. As with the proteins, when we heat the proteins at a regular temperature to a higher temperature, it also loses its nutrients. So we should also know that we need it in a proper amount and how we have to use it. Like fats and oils needed by our body, but we need it in a less amount. So what you have to do, next time whenever you want to eat like burger, pizza, chips or fries, instead you should go for the healthy snacks and various kinds of nuts for the balanced diet.
No more spending your energy and money on coaching classes or missing classes for rain, for rally and any other nonsense. Subjects covered by multiple teachers with repeat telecasts. Doubts, concepts, applications, no problem. All explained through great and significant animation. So sit back comfortably in your home and watch Study Spectrum TV channel.
So our next compound will be fat. What are fats? So fats are also an energy giving foods. In fact, it gives more energy than the carbohydrates. And the compounds of fats are carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. So how do they give more energy than the carbohydrate? Suppose that if you take a 20 gram of fatty food and 20 gram of carbohydrate, so 20 gram of fatty food will give us more energy. It makes our body strong. And the sources of fat are plants and animals both. We can get fatty foods in different kinds of nuts like almonds, walnuts, and we also get it in meat, fish, different kinds of ghee, oil, butter. So all these are the sources of fats. Fats also contains very important hormones for the daily regular activities. It is very important for our body. So how can you check whether the fat is present in your food or not? For this we have to do one activity. For it you need a small amount of food and a paper. So take a small amount of food and put it on the paper. Now wrap it properly, then place your paper against the light. What would you see? That you will see that small patches are present on the paper. That it shows fat is present in our food. Now, other than fats, if we talk about proteins are also the components of the food. So it helps in the body maintaining growth, repairing of tissues and making cells. The compound of proteins are carbon, hydrogen, oxygen and nitrogen. It helps in the growth of the babies. It helps in the maintenance of body, and sources of proteins are also plants and animals both. We can get it from the various kinds of legumes like moong, chana, tur dal, different kinds of lentils, fishes, meat and eggs, boiled eggs. So these are the sources of proteins, and we also get it from the different kinds of animals. And proteins are also known to form oxygen, which carries proteins also known to form hemoglobin, which carries oxygen from one part of body to the another part. It also creates antibodies in our body, which protects our body from the various diseases. So all these were about the proteins. Now, how would you check whether the protein is present in your food or not? For this, we need small amount of food, few drops of water, dilute copper sulfate and diluted caustic soda. So what you have to do, firstly take an amount of food and crush it, put it into the test tube and add 10 drops of water. Then shake it well, and after that what you have to do, just add 2 or 3 drops of copper sulfate and 10 drops of caustic soda. Then again shake it well and put it for the 2 or 3 minutes. Then what would you see? The food changes to the violet color. So this violet color shows that yes, protein is present in the food. Now vitamins. Besides carbohydrates, fats, proteins, our body also needed some very important nutrient, that is vitamin. So what are the vitamins? Vitamins are a very important nutrient of the food. It protects us, our body from the various diseases. So they are called the protective elements. How do they protect? They contain different kind of vitamin like vitamin A, B, C, D, E and K. So B are the groups of vitamins. These are called the complex vitamins, and however we need it in a very small amount, but it is very important and required for our body. So the sources of vitamins are raw mango, papaya, different kinds of milk, dairy products, meat and fishes.